It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
It's my power. Form ranks, you maggots! Form ranks!
Hey man! Take your area down the left flank! Arise! Arise, riders of Theoden!
I just like fool.
all in the reflexes.
Good morning, Valhalla. And happy April Fool's Day. I'm going to do the whole show, Bob. We're going to do the whole thing, Bob. Shine it up real nice for you. I'm just kidding. Happy April Fools. I don't want to blind everybody, like Gum Bunny says. I don't want to blind you. No nose ring today, Papa. Not happening. Good morning, everybody. Happy April Fool's Day. Be careful out there. There's already all kinds of shit floating around the internet about the world ending, about shows coming back, about Starfleet Academy Season 3, about all other kinds of blue-haired land well bullshit. So just relax. It's okay. We'll get through it together. It's not like you've got content creators running around closing their channel down, literally closing their channel down to try to be like, oh, they took me off the air. They're going to let me do one last thing. Happy April Fool's Day. Don't do that. God help me. Don't pull a Polly. Good morning, Polly. If you're out there watching, I highly doubt you are, but God help me. Do not pull a Polly today and erase your channel so that you can do an April Fool's joke. He didn't like the way that went, and it completely screwed him over on hours and all that bullshit. So don't try and pull any dumb shit today. God help me. Oh my God, you've got an amazingly shaped skull, Loki. Don't let anyone shame you. No, I'm proud. I'm proud of the fucking dome. I am. I'm proud of the fucking dome. Thank you very much, Cotton. It doesn't look all fucking weird and deformed and flaky, so I don't have skin hanging off of it or any bullshit like that. Batmerk, I saw your DM. Let me figure out when. It most likely will be a Wednesday morning. I'll have you on. Come on the channel, talk about your stuff, and would love to have you. It's just hopefully you can make a morning, because I don't do many night shows unless it's Friday night. Then I mean, you don't want to try and promote a book on Friday night. Trust me. It's not going to end well. You'll never get a word in past anybody else. God help me. Remind Rudolph that he needs to show up on Jolly's show tonight. Hopefully he does. Hopefully everything's cool and he shows up. God bless Shelly. We love him to death. Hopefully everything's good and he does show up. I'm going to see that new Mario Brothers movie with my mama today. Good. Go see the Mario movie. A lot of people are like, screw Nintendo, down with Nintendo. You know what? Nothing's been wrong with any of the movies they make. Yeah, their gaming division has kind of been assholes lately, but I'm not going to let that ruin, like, if they put out a good film, I'm not going to let that ruin shit. Loki put glue into your beard and stick in it and form it into a beer can opener. I would love to try and do that. So the only problem is I will probably have to cut it afterwards. I did cut it the other day. I trimmed everything and cut it, and because it was getting kind of wild. I just want it to go down to a point. I don't know. I always liked that back in the day. Who didn't like that back in like the late 80s and the 90s? The crazy people like Jim the Anvil Neidhart had a fucking, like, I mean, I'd pay good money if I could get it to constantly be down like that. Bad guys in movies. How many bad guys in movies did you see with like the Fu Manchu goatee? It was always a bad guy thing. So that's why I was like, you know what? I'm a bad guy, and I am a bad guy. We'll get to that here in a little bit. But no April Fool's bullshit. So I am a bad guy. I'm not a nice guy. I talk a lot of shit. I'll relay the reminder. Shellback said, I'll relay the reminder, Gun Bunny. Yeah, guys, go check out Snowdub tonight. Absolutely wonderful guy. One of the best friends you could have on this platform. Him along with Jedi and Culture, and these are people that, you know, I absolutely love to death. Arwen and Dave Bob, absolutely awesome people. I always get, anytime I end up, heaping praise on somebody, I always end up talking about other people too, because there are some really good people involved in all this shit. And I give credit where credit is due. Jedi Master Lost in Space and Sci-Fi Classic sends in a $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. You're keeping the lights on this morning. Happy Hump Day, Loki, and happy April Fool's Day. Go Artemis 2. Sko! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Go Artemis 2. Kick some ass, take some names. Elon's sending up like 2 ships a day into space now. God help me. Damn Punk. Remember when that was like a year or 2 years apart for every launch? And now they're just like, send it. Send it. Send it. SpaceX is like the UPS of outer space. They just keep sending shit. Dan Funk with a $10 super chat. Thank you, brother, so much. He said, happy April Fool's Day. I made a bit of money on bets. I paid my fine to the city, about 2 tanks of gas. God help me get gas prices under control. People need to get gas prices under control. It's not that shit's moving. Oil is moving. Nothing changed. Everybody went, oh my God, everything's going to change. And then it didn't change. But the prices changed. Prices sure should change just on the idea of the possibility of it could change. So God help me. Let's get some cheap gas. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get us some cheap ass. Thank you guys. So I almost said cheap ass. That would have been a fun April Fool's to explain. Cheap ass. No, we don't want cheap ass. We want nice behind. Yes. Very nice behind. That's what we want. We want nice butts. We want nice butts, and we cannot lie. We don't want flabby asses. We will deny. Start singing Ice Ice Baby after that. Thank you both so very much. Let's warm this shit up today. It's not warmed up. Let's go! Good Lord help me. Where were we? Shit. I don't know where. Oh yeah, no problem, dude. Hell yeah, would love to talk about it, bro. I want to see pages. I didn't get to see any pages because it wouldn't load up the damn thing, but I got your message, and would love to have you on and talk about it. Hopefully, we can churn up some interest for it, and with the crazy group of people we have here. It rained last night. My back is killing me. I'm an old broken man now. Bullshit. Bullshit. Quit playing with us. You're the meanest damn son of a bitch out there. That's why I'm mean, Loki, because my back hurts. I'm an aggravated old man. We all are. We all are, Padre. We all are. Happy fucking hump day. Happy hump day. That's Snowdub's show. So I could have named it Happy Hump Day and Happy April Fool's. But that's Snowdub's show. But Bat Merton knows what damn day it is. It is Woden's Day. Why is it named that? Well, figure it out. He's the one-eyed raven. It's the old man that watches with Hugin and Mugen. Oh, thank you so much, Batmark, for the $5 super chat. This one's just for you. Let's wake everybody up this morning and get them going. Damn aliens coming in left and right and center. Never, ever, ever settle for anything but the original.
You're a very funny man, senor.
That's right. Very funny man. I'm too old. I'm old. The trick is not feeling old. That's the trick. You guys want to know the real trick? It's not feeling old. Okay, well, how the hell do I do that? By doing your best to try and stay in touch with that youngin you've got inside. You don't have to be idealistic. You don't have to be stupid. You don't have to be any of that. Stig's got it. Stig's got it. You don't have to deal with any of that other shit. Just get in contact with that kid. Get in contact, even if it's just an hour in a day, 1 hour. Get in contact with that kid that grew up loving Transformers, G.I. Joe Transformers. Look at all the Transformers shit. And I got Mikey up there coming out of a window. There's a reason why this shit is in here. The Crow, Space Battleship Yamato, Transformers, all this shit, Godzilla, all of it is keep that young feeling. What's all this shit, Loki? This is all parts and weapons and all kinds of cool, nifty little shit. All kinds of stuff. Why? Because I wanna stay close to that feeling. Every time I come in here, I want to look at this place and go, damn, it's not a whole bunch of clutter. It's all the cool shit we wish we had when we were kids. You know, it's all of that. When you stop feeling that, that's when the old man takes over. I'm not getting on anybody. I'm telling you how to live. I'm not doing any of that shit. I'm just saying, keep in contact with that. Because sometimes that's all it takes to make you not feel like you're going to break and fall apart when you walk through the door. Sometimes that's all you got. Hey, I've got that thing. So I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to do my best to enjoy it. I'm going to do my best to keep that feeling. Go watch Transformers, the movie from the 80s. Go watch G.I. Joe, the movie. Go watch something you saw when you were a kid that you really liked, that you thought was really cool. You know what I couldn't watch the other day? I couldn't watch the original Power Rangers movie. It was on. I don't know how the hell it got turned on, but it got turned on. And I was just like, the beginning's cool. And then they throw in Ooze Man. And I'm just like, eh. And then they do the ninja shit. And I'm like, you guys went with these ninja cloth wacko outfits. And I'm just like, Nope. Thundercats. That's another one. Thundercats are on the move. Thundercats are loose. Done it. Thunder is cool too. DuckTales. Woo. Gummy bears. Boing, 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 boing. Bouncing up and down and where. We are the gummy bears. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I've been watching at night? A-Team. I got through the second episode of the A-Team last night before I crashed, which is around 1 o'clock in the morning. Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck. Mech Warrior. Battletech. Thundercats. Thundercats, man. Beast Wars Transformers. Pat. Beast Wars Transformers. So, I don't know if you guys know Tommy. Tommy's such a great guy. I got some. I never had the Beast Wars Transformers ever. I've never had any of them. I didn't buy them, but I loved Megatron. I thought Megatron was great. The guy who played Megatron, the voice actor, absolutely. Oh yes, Optimus Prime, you will fall. You know, it was so over the top, and oh yes, I thought it was great. I thought it was absolutely freaking great. So I got the Megatron T-Rex and the Optimus Prime Gorilla Guy. And yes. Project Cambrian's got it. Yes. So that was all good shit. That was all good shit, man. And it wasn't even my generation of Transformers. See, I think this is where we get so like angry about some of this shit. And yeah, subscribe to Tommy. Thank you very much, Padre. Subscribe to Tommy, which was the original thing I was going for anyway. Tommy's such a great guy. Superb fellow. Always liked him. Yeah, Tommy's great. Tommy's absolutely great. You know what he cares about? He cares about he cares about having fun and doing this stuff and doesn't care about any of the other bullshit. Okay? Not the drama, not the crap. You can do whatever you want. You can try and make that big push. You can try and make that big, oh, I'm going to be this. I'm going to do this. Oh my God, I'm going to have a channel just like this guy. If you're a total douche about how you go about it, and it's not really fun, people will figure that out and just know that. Oh my God, I'm going into YouTube talk mode. It's a Wednesday. No, YouTube talk's done. It's over. That's what I said last week. And that was not April Fools. And I'm not going back on that. I'm just saying, when you work with somebody behind the scenes, you get to know them. You know, you can have whatever opinion about them you want from before that, but when you actually work with somebody and you see that, okay, well, this is all they care about. There will be, I'm sure there are people out there that are going to tell you, dude, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? If they can get you views, just use them to get you views. I'm sorry, guys. It's not me. I'm not like that. I don't do that. I don't get down with that. You know, I try and have a good time. That's the whole point of this, is to have a good time. It's for you guys to have a good time. For me to have a good time. For us to have a good time. And to wake up in the morning and to kick some ass and take some names. Throw the bones and say, Sko! It's just, I don't. Pudgy, Stone Loki will be replacing Rey in Star Wars. Nothing but Star Wars. We'll talk about Star Wars with the Green Goblin. No. All hail to Snacks. Snacks, we love you, brother. Snacks and Punk, two absolutely wonderful, great people. But see, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Snacks and Punk, they're not like, oh my God, we have to be huge players in the YouTube game. They just want to have fun. They want to come on and they want to do their thing. They want to enjoy what they are doing and have fun while they're doing it. That's the point, right? If you can't have fun, what's the point? Oh, well, it's making money. You're making this a living and low-key, and you got to do this and you got to get so many super chats and you got to blah, 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 blah. Whatever. I'm so far fucking past that. I just can't. Someone comes up about YouTube on this channel, it best be on Monday or Friday. Yeah. So sorry for going into the YouTube talk spiel. You want to have fun. You want to have fun and you want to enjoy yourself. God, why is the song Girls Just Want to Have Fun stuck in my fucking head now? Stuck in my, anyway. God help me. Just have a good time. Tommy's one of those guys. He is. Tommy is one of those guys that wants to enjoy, wants to have fun, wants to have some laughs, wants to share his shit. Honestly, it's a lot more upfront and honest than a lot of other folks. That'll have you believing they're fucking Central Earth or some weird shit, or fucking actually sell you on the idea that things can change with a fucking lounge act. So, screw all that. The day this stops being fun, I'm out. I'm done. Too much drama. Too much bullshit. I'm done. I got close. Got close last year. Could be worse or better if it was the guys just want to eat lunch version. Guys just want to eat lunch. And that actually works. A little bit of tea this morning. Oh, God help me. I wanted a Coke. I did. Wanted a Coke so bad the other day. And it's just not worth it. Just not worth it to get beeped at and yelled at and screamed at by my phone constantly. So what do we have this morning? I've actually haven't been able to really do a lot of coffee because the damn thing wants to go off. See, too high. It's in the yellow. Too high. All because I had a damn cup of coffee. All because I had a damn cup of coffee. Ugh. Don't drink as much coffee, Loki. Well, I like it. I like coffee. I'm drinking the tea because God, the sugar level's shooting up, and it's like, ugh, Coke is illegal, Loki. That's true. Very true. No, it's not going up the nose of Loki. I've never snorted anything. I never will snort anything. That's not an April Fool's joke either. But I will tell you one. I will tell you a fun story. On April 1st, we're going to hear about how much you love 1998 Godzilla. I could see that. I could see that happening one year. Should I have done that this morning? Why Godzilla 1998 is the greatest movie ever made with Stone Cold Loki. If you are the party, people will go to you if they want, and if not, that's okay too. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's the way I feel about it. Pretty much. If they want to come hang out, it's an open barbecue. Come on and hang out. If not, don't worry about it. There will be people that do all kinds of shit. They inflate their numbers. They inflate their live streams. It says they have like 500 people on when they've got like 2 people in chat talking. Okay. Because there's, 498 people out of 500 that don't want to talk and chat and get attention. Sure thing. I'll be on YouTube today on Mara's channel, Top 10 Favorite 2009 Movies. I am only on YouTube 1 to 2 times a month now instead of several times per day. Too much YouTube is bad for your health. I will agree with that. Why? Because you're sitting your fat ass there, just sitting there. Just sitting there. This didn't happen overnight. Losing the weight, getting in better shape, going to the gym, doing yoga with Paulie, trying to keep my health managed. Shit doesn't happen overnight. And if all I was doing was sitting here all day, plugging away on YouTube, how dare you, Loki? How dare you make the hand gesture? Because we all work really hard. No shit, man. No one's telling you otherwise. Calm the fuck down. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Breathe, motherfucker. Breathe. Why? Because it's not all that in a bag of chips. The people that are cutthroat, the people that'll slit your throat over this, the people that scream at you in backstage because they think you're weak and they think they're strong, all that shit, just go. Take it with you. I don't give a shit. Oh, but Loki, you could be turning away so many thousands of blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I really don't. Don't ever deal with that shit. Don't ever deal with that shit. Tell them to take a flying fuck. And the emotional bullshit, especially with women. No offense, ladies. I've streamed with some really cool chicks. Arwen being one of them. Eris being another one. And that's just not me. That's not me just saying that because she is my wife, but she was awesome to stream with. Then you've got the people that cry. You've got the girls that cry. And are like, I'm not worthy of being here. I'm not just blah, blah, blah. And you're like, oh my God, just stop. Please fucking stop. Anything just to stop. Anything you let me come on your channel. Oh, God help me. Godzilla -0, the sequel to Godzilla's -1, will be released in Japan on November 3rd. Godzilla Day in North American theaters on November 6th. It's going to be good unless it gets pushed back, which I don't think it will. I really don't. I don't think it'll get pushed back. They're usually very, very good about making their deadlines, and they've got a lot more money invested in this one than they did the last one. And we're getting 2 monsters. Or more. Who knows? Women get their tears on and off like a tap. Don't fall for that shit. That's right. It's emotional blackmail. Emotional fucking blackmail. Emotional blackmail. So don't deal with that shit. Don't deal with emotional damage. Emotional blackmail. Only 3 days apart. Oh yeah, 3 days apart. I'm looking good. Looking freaking good. What's up, Pacific? Guys, if you aren't subscribed to Pacific, he does some all kinds of cool shit. He does Star Trek. He does all gaming. He does fucking a little bit of everything. Kind of like what we used to do. A little bit of everything. Go check out his channel. Absolutely worth it. This was YouTube sounds like when girls cry. God help me. I'm not worthy of being here. Oh, cry, cry, cry. I was like, okay, so for the 800th time, you want me to tell you you are worthy of being here and you deserve to be here? Is that what we're doing? If I do that, will you stop crying, or are you going to something even more crazy bullshit like? The need for constant affirmation, constant, like, it's too much. I'm sorry. I'm absolutely sorry. We're not doing that. We're not going there. We are not going there. We're watching Tropic Thunder tonight. If anyone is interested, I'm a dude playing a martial dude playing another dude. Dude dressed up like a dude playing another dude. God help me. Just have fun. Just have fun. Enjoy what you do. Get on the ground with some really cool people. Even if it never goes anywhere. Even if you're like, you're in the same spot I am, 6,000 something subscribers, and you're treading water, but you're having fun. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Everybody should, Loki. I'm sure. That's why, I'm fucked. I'm not going anywhere, right? Patrick Tatopoulos designed that Godzilla. He also directed Underwood, Rise of the Lycans, one of my favorite films. Dude is a beast. I did not know that. The 1998 Godzilla? The 98 one or a different one? Let me know. God help me, man. Yes, too much screw tube causes depression. From low spec Linux laptop. Why do you think so many people bailed? They had aspirations of becoming some like giant channel. And then when they realized, well, I've gotten, maybe I've gotten as far as I can go. That's it. Some people took a different route. Don't ever forget that either. Some people took a different route and decided, well, we're just going to focus on nothing but Disney. And now they're stuck talking about nothing but Disney. And that's all they can ever talk about. They can't go outside of that box because they don't have the numbers for it. They dedicated their channel to learning. Thank you. 98. Godzilla 1998. The problem is he didn't really act like Godzilla. I don't know why they didn't do fire breath. They did the fire breath in that one music video, that rap video, where the guy's got that like medallion that shoots that ray of light up at Godzilla, and Godzilla hits him with his heat beam. They did it in that, and the heat beam was gold. The heat beam coming out of Godzilla was like a gold color. So don't tell me you couldn't have done that. Don't tell me you couldn't have freaking done it. You did it for the damn music video. Why would you do that? Why would you do the heat beam in a music video instead of doing the heat beam in the actual freaking movie? Okay, you leave that towards the end where the missiles are coming in, and he looks up and he's like, bitch, and glowing, and you're like, oh snap, he's gonna do it. So, yeah, come on, man, give us something. YouTube copyright claims every game stream. I quit. Put my attention elsewhere. They do because of music. So you get copyrighted for the music. You might ask yourself, yeah, but why would they do that? Because the music is copyrighted. So what do you have to do you have to go in and you have to make it stream friendly, which is a whole nother layer of bullshit you have to deal with when you're dealing with streaming your video games, is it has to be stream friendly. Some games have the option, hey, make it stream friendly, and they'll take out any music that's going to get you copyrighted. The problem with that is it might have music that's not copyrighted right now, but it will be copyrighted later. So you'll be sitting there, and 20 game streams suddenly come across your thing that have been flagged, that have now copyrighted because whatever music they used is now being copyrighted by Shutterstock or some other asswipe. Yeah. Advertising and merch have a tendency for little or big spoilers before release. God help me, man. God help me. I know there's a lot of I know we got Pacific in here. We've got Pacific. We've got low spec Linux laptop. Jeff Pearson over on Rumble. We've got a couple people in here that stream games and do stuff. Um, yeah, you want to have a good audience. You want to have good people. And I'm sure that you want your channel to grow, right? You want your channel to grow. It's almost taboo to be like, well, I want my channel to grow. Yes, you want your channel to grow. Just don't be a douche about it. It's that simple. Just don't be a douche. You're all a bunch of kids. The Rooster Daybop. Because nothing's like an OG giant cock to tell you in the morning you're all a bunch of kids. We love you, brother. Just shit. I get it. You want your channel to grow. You want to be prosperous. Yeah. Yeah. Is that worth dicking over everyone you work with or anyone you partner with? For some people, yes. Because this is all they have. This is all they'll ever have. And any amount of dicking over, screwing over, cutting the throat of, whatever, is completely 100% acceptable. Because you want to get where you're going. Do you know what the people? It's funny. So the people that I've heard talk about sellouts and all kinds of shit. The people, I'll finish this before I get into this story about God, because I did have a conversation the other day that I want to share with y'all. This idea that people wouldn't screw you. Oh, he's my buddy. He wouldn't screw me over. Yes, he would. Yeah, he would. For a chance at fame, there are very few people on this platform that wouldn't dick you over to get ahead and to get more popular and to get more money. For a lot of people, that's all that really matters is the money. I need enough money to pay for my rent. I need enough money to do this and that. I need enough money to do this. And I want other people to pay for it. So I will stream 24/7. I'll be on all the time. I'll do 24-hour streams. I'll do all this crazy shit. And I'm like, you're fucking digging your own graves. And you don't even know it. For what? For social media? For a chance to be somebody? And yeah, in a way I did. In a way I did. You'd knife over anybody to get ahead and to get further in your little desires to be somebody. Fuck me, dude. That's not what politics was ever supposed to be about. Politics is about serving the people. That's it. That's all it was ever about. Was you service the people. You take on a responsibility. And it might even be a pain in the ass responsibility, but you take it on because you have a whole bunch of people to look after and you want to make sure they get their fair shake in life, right? Well, a fair shake in life isn't getting a whole bunch of free shit. I'm just gonna say it for all you people that want the socialism bullshit and want the food card and want guess what happened. So we'll go back in time. We got enough time for this one. Let's go back to old school Soviet Union. Okay, every person in the Soviet Union got a card that said, "Hey, they need so many milks, so many liters of milk, so many rolls of toilet paper, so many eggs, so many of this, so many of that, so many blah blah blah." You had a grocery card, and you took that grocery card down and you gave it to the grocery people at the grocery store. And they said, well, we don't have any of that, but we have a roll of toilet paper we can give you. Okay, you'll have to come back for the milk and the eggs and all this shit some other day because we just don't have it. Okay. For the majority of people in the USSR and the Soviet Union, that's the way it was. There was a very limited amount of elites that were pouring champagne over the breasts of whores in their suites in hotels and having a gay old time. They could do whatever they want to. They could have whatever they want. They can get whatever they want. If I want a bottle of $1,000 champagne, guess what? I'm going to get it because I'm important. I am more important than you. I'm sure there are people in our government that would love, absolutely love, for that to be the way it is. Hey, we get everything. You guys are just plebs. We don't even need your vote anymore because we make the rules. So we get everything and you get nothing. I'm sure that they would love that. This is it. That's it right there. And you know what? He's going to get a fucking skull for that just because. He didn't even send in the super chat. He's still going to get a skull for that because, holy shit, that's the way it works. Crom. Crom is my god and he lives in the earth. Crom gives you life. The rest you got to work for. Dun, 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 dun. And there are guys right now watching, seeing the rest of that go on in their head. Yeah, you. Let's go. That's right. That's right. Batmerk. Thank you, Jill. Holy shit. And yeah, that's just the way it is. Okay. So fuck the Soviet Union. Fuck socialism. Fuck this whole gimme bullshit. Go out and get it. You know what? Go out and get it. But you don't have to cut the throat of other people to get what you want. Okay? That often leaves a bad taste in people's mouths. And there's some people, I won't name names, but there are some people that have cut the throat of the people they've been around and hung out with so they could get a chance to take that step up to a higher level. And guess what? 99.9% of the time it fails. Why? Because people see the bullshit they did and the crap they left in their wake and go, you know what? I don't want anything to do with that. I don't. It's a great fucking movie, man. It's a great movie. And the 4K has extra shit. The 4K has extra shit in it. I love it. I didn't even know there was a director's cut of Conan until I got the 4K and I was like, what the fuck is this? There's more scenes. There's more stuff in here. What is going on? Oh, well, that's because there's a director's cut. Thank you. Whoever got with the program and like, hey, let's add in, the 5 minutes of him talking about his parents and what happened to him and all this bullshit. Yeah, throw that all back in. Add that in. Give us the explanation. Give us the scene of him talking to Sumatai about all his bullshit. I want to see that. Yeah. Open up and share with someone, motherfucker. So I would have loved to, Valeria. I would have loved to see that talk with Valeria. That would have been great. What does Conan have to talk about? I haven't used one of these in several months. Use it or lose it. Thank you. So 66 months. 66 freaking months as a member of this channel. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so very much, J-Pop. Thank you. I was just about to talk about God. 66 months. Holy shit. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. If you can get a hold of the 4K Conan set, absolutely awesome. How is the limitation of women in 4K? Absolutely. Chef kiss. Wonderful. Absolutely freaking wonderful. And Dan Funk, welcome to Valhalla. Dan Funk just became a warrior of Midgard. Thank you so very much for becoming a member of the channel. You guys absolutely rock. So for you and Dave Bob, this one is just for you. Keep kicking ass and taking names. Gentlemen, let's go! I met Sandal Bergman, Valeria. the very first convention I went to, 1983, downtown Kansas City. You know what? You know what I never realized when I was a kid? So I didn't watch Red Sonja, the original Red Sonja, with Arnold in a long time, long ass time. So I was like, you know what? I've got the freaking Blu-ray. I bought it. It's still in the plastic. Let's watch. Let's watch Red Sonja. That she plays the villain in Red Sonja. I was like, that's brilliant. Why didn't I ever realize that before? That she played Valyria. I guess I was too young. I guess I was too young when I saw those movies. And Red Sonja wasn't like a huge hit or anything. I was just a kid. I thought the kid was cool. That yeah. Back in the day, because I was a kid and I was like that. I was like, I'm a little fucking bouncy ball of energy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, we're not falling for April Fools. April Fools does not exist in this dojo, does it? No, sensei! No. So retire the ketchup on pizza. Okay, so in all seriousness, I want to tell this. So I'm talking to a guy I'm working with in group, you know. I'm talking with this guy, and he's like, you know, I get the steps, I understand the steps, I understand what's in the book, but I'm just not down with this whole idea that I need to trust in God to help me. And I'm like, what do you mean? Do you not believe in God? Do you hate God? Do you? And he goes, no, I don't. It's not like I don't hate anybody, Loki. Okay, all right. And he starts telling me how he got to where he was. So this guy it's the beginning of the coup, and him and his wife, his old lady, are very, very bored because they're not used to being shut in. So they're stuck inside all the time. They start having these secret little get togethers with people, and they get a little rambunctious. I'll just say they get a little rambunctious with the other couples. And then COVID ends and all that stops, right? Okay. So all that stops, and he covers that back up with drugs. He uses. Okay, and he starts doing stuff away from the wife. So he's gone from doing stuff at home with the wife, with other couples, to going off and doing his own thing elsewhere. $5 super chat from MB Geek. What's going on, brother? Good morning, Ren Sonja. Very underrated. I thought it was a great movie. I thought it was good. But I watched it when I was a kid, and I fell in love with it when I was a kid. So to me, it was like Arnold, Conan. That's Conan. And in all honesty, it's supposed to be Conan. So you're supposed to have Conan in that it's the Hyborian age. He's supposed to be Conan. I just pretend like he's Conan in disguise. He's already got his throne. He's looking for a wife to make his queen, and he meets Red Sonja. So this is my headcanon after Conan. And I don't give a shit what they do with the new movies. If they do the new one like that or not, that's my headcanon. Is after he becomes king, he goes looking for his queen, he runs into Red Sonja, and he's the only one who can fight her and that she respects enough to let him enter the sacred temple of Red Sonja. Thank you so much for that $5 super chat, MB Geek. This was just for you, brother. Sko!
Long live the fighters!
Yes, my boy Calidor. That's right. So in my head canon, he's Conan. Anyway, so back to the couple, right? So he starts using and he starts doing stuff outside of the marriage, away from and of course his wife finds out. His wife finds out what he's up to, and boots him, gives him the boot. He ends up losing his job. He ends up doing a whole bunch of stupid shit, ends up in jail for a nickel. It's supposed to be a dime. Ends up going to jail, spending 5 years in jail. Gets out. Now has to come to mandatory fun time. Right? He doesn't believe in God. He does not believe in God. He said, Loki, if there was a God, none of this would have happened to me. I said, dude, how do you not know that he didn't do this as a way to get you to get your life straight? You were doing things you shouldn't have been doing to begin with. Okay, before all that happened. Okay, now you are getting your life straight. You're working on rebuilding and getting your life straight. Don't tell me that's not God's influence. Don't tell me that he didn't help you get to where you're at. And he's like, well, he didn't do shit. I did everything. And I said, I understand that. I understand that, you had to reach in and find that fortitude to say, I'm not going to go down like a bitch. I'm not going to go, I may have lost everything, but I'm not going to go down like a bitch. I'm going to rebuild. I'm going to come back. I'm going to fight. Where did that feeling come from? You have no idea. No idea where that feeling came from. I'm not a preachy guy. I'm not the guy that's going to tell you, oh, you need to go to church every Sunday or any shit like that. But I do believe in God. People can get upset about what God. People can wonder what the hell is he, what the hell is he doing? I grew up Southern Baptist. I grew up in the South, in Texas, Southern Baptist, hellfire and brimstone, son. And I questioned a lot of things, which they didn't like. I was an inquisitive child. I asked questions constantly. Well, why would God let this happen? Why would God let that happen? Why would God let 9/11 happen? I was older then, and I still was asking shit. I was stuck in Port Arthur when the Twin Towers fell. I immediately headed back to Houston. I stopped on the way because there was a sign and there was a church open, and it said, our doors are open. There was a big sign that said, our doors are open right now. So I pulled over and went inside. I prayed. And I was pissed. I was pissed off. Ooh, I was pissed off, and I was in the house of God, and I was like, why would you let this happen? Why would you let this happen? He didn't let shit happen. Someone chose to do what they did. Okay? And you've got to pay for the consequences of that. Yell it in Arabic and everyone freaks out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Why? Because they know they know Christians aren't going to do shit. They know they're not. That's one of the reasons why they take advantage of them so much. Is they know they aren't. You can defend yourself, you can do all this stuff, but you're not going to go after a whole other group of people. They will. You yell in Arabic, and yeah, everyone freaks out for a reason. Why? How many Christians do you see hijacking planes and driving them into buildings? You don't see that. Christians went through their bullshit. They had their holy wars. And you know what they figured out? Well, it's better. You know what? Why don't we not burn a village and everybody in it alive for not agreeing with our shit? How about we not do that? Aloha snack bar. Yeah, Aloha snack bar. Who doesn't love a good snack bar? Anyway. So I tell him, you never know what God's going to put in front of you. You never know what he's going to do to be like, hey, this is what you need to get back on track. This is what you need to do to figure your shit out. You're never going to see that because you don't know what's coming next. You don't. You don't know what's on the horizon for you. You have no idea. You don't. And you've got to work your way there. It's not like just God's just going to throw you a lifeline every single time something bad happens. You have to work your way out of that. You have to have faith. You have to believe. Some people are going to have a life much worse than other people. Some people are going to have a great one. Some people are going to have a horrible one. Some people are going to be fighting tooth and nail, scrapping every bit to get where they're going. That's just the way it is. It's just the way life is. They make some indestructible passports. God help me, man. Yeah, if we knew the plan, we'd all be rich. We'd all have perfect lives. What would be the point? What would be the point? What challenge would there be to life? What would there be to strive for and reach for and better yourself for? What would be the point? We are selfish people. We are. We are. Just look at YouTube. We're fucking selfish fucks. There are things that I am selfish with. One of those things is my time, which I have become more selfish with, is my time. Because I have less and less of it. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it works. As I am doing other things and exploring other ventures and moving forward in my life, I have things I have to do and I have things I have to take care of. So I have become more selfish with my time. I try and be there when people ask me to be there. But sometimes it's not that easy. And carving out like an hour is easy. I can do that. I can work with that. If you can work with me on time, I can work with you on giving you my time. If it's more than that, that's when I'm like, I don't know if this gonna work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Why me? That's right. Why me? Why not, somebody else? Because for whatever reason, that shit was put in your path, and you've got to get through it. I am not a God botherer. I am not a finger pointer that's like, you need to go to church. I am not any of these things. But I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe that everybody's got it in them to succeed. You just have to put forth the effort. Whether that's working a shitty job you don't want to work, whether that's working multiple jobs, whatever it is, but you got to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. This has to be your number one priority. Family, taking care of your significant other has to be a solid point in your life. Those are things you've got to do. I sent you a DM about a stream the 25th. If you can't make it, no worries, brother. I was looking at that the other day. Give me like a day or two to figure it out, okay? Because I may be able to make 2 hours. I don't know if I'll be able to make more than that, though. So last time we did that, I loved getting to watch those with you. But that's pretty much what you're going to get is, like, we watch them, and then I got to go. And then sometimes I feel bad. I do. I feel bad. I was like, I wish I could give you guys more time. I wish I could give you more, but I'm balancing. So I have a balance I have to keep balancing, which sometimes sucks, but that's just the way life is. I can't spend all day in front of this camera. I wish I could. Maybe that would be nice. I'm sure Mike is out there somewhere right now going, I told you to spend all the time you could on that damn camera. Well, you could, and you didn't want to. Well, I didn't want to burn myself out. I didn't want to burn myself out so bad because I was constantly on there because you watch it. You have people that have been here for longer than you, and you watch them burn themselves out over bullshit. Yeah, they're 24 hours in the day, but I gotta sleep sometime. I gotta sleep sometime. I would love to come and watch it with you. So put me down as he can most likely come and watch it with us. After that, I can't stick around for an hour. That's the problem. Is I can't stick around for an hour and talk about it. I would love to come and watch it with you and talk about it with you, like we did with Star Trek: The Motion Picture. I would love that. If you're cool with that, I'm totally down with coming and saying yes right now. It's the after that part. It's after watching the episodes that I'm like, I don't know if I have the time. And that sucks. I hate that. Top of the hour and I have things to do. Later, y'all. Later, Gun Bunny. Thank you for being here, Gun Bunny. You do you, boo. Yeah. Loki sleeps. Like Odin sleep, man. I'm serious. I need my damn sleep. I can't do 4 hours and be perfectly fine anymore. I used to do that back during COVID. So I'd only sleep like 3 or 4 hours before the show in the morning. I'd do the show, be all hyped up, go till noon, and then go back to sleep. I had nothing else to do. I do game streams, I do guest streams, I'd be all over the place, but all my sleeping was fucked up. So I get 3 or 4 hours over here and 3 or 4 hours over there. It's like everything was split. And I don't do that anymore. Probably because there is a warm, fuzzy kitten named Eris in a fez sleeping next to me. So I just can't do it anymore. And she is not going to bed by herself. That's definitely not happening. That's my choice too. So there have been a few times where she's been like, just stay up. It's okay. Stay up and hang out with your buddies, or do this, or do that, or blah, blah, blah. There's some times I've done that before. But I'm not doing that all the time. Why? Because I have a beautiful wife waiting for me to come to bed with her. If you know what I mean. And one thing that's not an April Fool's joke, the baby factory is open for business. So I can imagine being like, what's up, little buddy? And doing the stream, trying to keep a baby quiet or feed him or her. You never know. Could be a girl, could be a boy. The baby factory is open for business. So we're going to start working on that. It's going to be great. So blow the horn and then beware, Loki host without a care, and the streams will late me, so watch me until I sleep. God help me. Now I stream me down to sleep. I've seen people do all kinds of crazy shit, dude. I've seen people do 24 hour, 36 hour, all kinds of crazy shit. Hey, we're gonna stream for as long as we can until they shut us off. God help me, dude. Hey, we're gonna make out with a fucking toilet on the show today. No, that wasn't an April Fool's joke. They actually made out with the damn toilet seat. They were like kissing and licking the toilet seat. And I was just like, why would you do that? Because you think it's going to get you somewhere? You think degrading yourself is going to get you where you need to go? That's our job, to degrade you, not the other way around. America, fuck yeah. Horrible album. Horrible album. Horrible album. All right. Streaming the Stream Wars. A New Hope. God help me. All right, we're getting out of here, guys. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. We'll see you on the next one. Have a great hump day. Don't get fooled on April Fools. Just be you. Don't get fooled. There will be people trying to get you all day into all kinds of crazy shit. Don't get fooled. Take care, everybody.
This program has been brought to you by China. Yes, China. Your friendly communist neighbors. We own all of your shit now, including your government.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.